want me to help you untangle that?
Oh, no, I can do that.
No, that's okay, Jennifer. Thanks a lot. Joyce, huh?
It's so good to see you after all this time, and Jennifer and the little guy and...
Little guy? I'd forgotten all about that big guy, little guy.
It's about the bomb threat.
Excuse me?
Bomb threat.
Excuse me?
Oh, come on.
Yes, sir, it's Black Monday. Supposed to go off at 3:30?
Tall thing with red lights on the top out in the country. We'll find it. Can we talk about this outside?
All right. One of you should take some albums, though, and I'll put on a tape until you get down there.
Well, go back in there and get the albums. Need I remind you that the police are going to search every inch of this station, including your desk drawer? I'll get those albums.
I was kind of shy.
You were?
How about this afternoon?
I beg your pardon?
Well, you could come to my hotel room at the St. Mark.
Couldn't we just talk on the phone?
Oh, no, we could not talk on the phone. This is a hot proposition.
Yes, my man, look at this. Did you ever see such a name on a horse? Terminal disease? No, the one under that. Oh, Fever's Break, wow. Wang, I don't believe it.
What?
He put me on hold. What kind of a bookie puts people on hold?
I bet they're doing this on purpose. Bet they got the phone off the hook just trying to frustrate me. I can see them looking at each other and laughing about the thought of me going crazy. But it's not gonna work.
Grace under pressure?
I think it's still locked. That's okay.
And so you weren't concerned, even though Black Monday was in the news last month, for blowing up a television transmitter in this reporter's hometown of Dayton.
Yeah.
Transmitter?
Yes.
Oh, good Lord, that's it. It's at the transmitter blast.
Things could be worse, man. You could be sitting back at the station on top of a bomb.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay, thank you.
Well?
It's out of order. We gotta think of something, Andy. We gotta do something. Come on, think of something.
Take it easy, Bailey. Grace under pressure, remember?
Oh, don't give me that crap.
Listen, I didn't want to have to do this, but this is an emergency.
Andy.
I'm going to cut right in on him.
You can't do that.
Look, Bailey, I know it's darned unprofessional, but this is serious.
But Andy.
Bailey, please. We interrupt this broadcast for a very special emergency announcement. This is Andy Travis calling Johnny Fever and I'm not on the air.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The studio transmitter link is only one way.
What?
I said that the studio transmitter link is only one way. Until they throw the switch, the studio is dead.
Well, that's dumb. Who set that up?
You did. It was cheaper that way. Well, come on, think of something. Do something.
Take it easy, Bailey. We're going to be okay. The police still have 20 minutes to get out there.
Oh, well, that's great. What time did you call them?
Take heart, mellow friends. This is Venus, your man with the slow hand and turntable to match, bringing you free-flowing music, unencumbered by the heated rush of those annoying little commercials. And now the pointers.
You know, Les is right. That primal scream stuff really helps get it out. Boy, when is Andy gonna call?
Here, John, call him. I'm sorry, man. Don't apologize to me. Tell Mama Belle you're sorry.
You're right. What are we gonna do?
What do you mean, we, paleface? You broke it, you fix it.
Look, it's remnants of psychedelic spaghetti. What do you want me to do?
You better try and fix it, man.
I don't know nothing about fixing no phones.
Look, butterfly brain. You're good with a toolbox. Use your imagination.
Okay. Now I'll need that.
Arthur, please come in. I'm glad you had a change of heart.
Yeah, I rushed off a little earlier today. It was kind of rude. I didn't mean to be.
You couldn't be rude if your life depended on it.
Oh.
Have a seat. One drink.
No, I'm fine.
Have your favorite. Vodka and grape juice.
Purple cows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, short one. 2 fingers.
Thanks for the second chance.
Come on. You and I go back a long time. I didn't want to see your feelings hurt.
You're a sweet man.
No, I'm not. Heck, you should see me when I wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I meant to say.
Oh, I know what you meant.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. You always did know what I meant, even when I occasionally didn't.
Oh, thank you. Will you excuse me for a sec?
Oh, sure.
I'm just going to change into something more comfortable.
Well, actually,
I'll be right back. Just make yourself comfortable, too. Have another purple cow, big guy.
Oh, boy.
Uh-huh. Car's on its way, red lights and sirens.
Oh, great.
Thanks, Commissioner. If there's ever anything I can do for you, just... What? Why, Commissioner, really?
Okay, Travinsky, listen up, Bayvoo. I've said it once, I'm going to say it again. No commercial, no money, no station, no...
One more word out of you, and I'm going to punch your lights out.
No...
Not one more word.
WKRP? Yes? Could you hold on for just a moment? The man you want to speak with is standing right here. Andy? He says he's from Black Monday.
Get on another phone and call the police, and you tell them that I'll keep him on the line as long as I can.
Okay.
Black money?
Hello, this is Andy Travis. Well, sir, first things first here. Why don't you start by telling me, is this a real bomb we're talking about here, or is this just a joke? It's real. Well, we've all got our problems. May I tell you mine? Thank you. You see, I have 2 people out there at the transmitter, and I can't reach them. Well, I guess it doesn't really make any difference that you didn't mean to hurt anybody, now does it? All right, bye-bye. Just slow down. Now, do you want to tell me where you put the bomb? Uh-huh. Well, do you want to tell me why you did that? Jennifer, to tell the police it's in a toolbox.
Toolbox?
No, I'm listening. Uh-huh, we're all guilty. I understand. Go ahead.
John, that's not the way to open up a toolbox. I'm going to need a stick of dynamite to get this thing open. Okay, all the DJs in the room that have to go to the bathroom, raise a hand. John, you be cool and watch that record for me, all right? And don't hurt yourself. Daylight come and me want throw up. Come, Mr. Tally Man, tally me banana.
You should wear a mustache.
Huh?
It suits you.
Oh.
Okay. Why don't you have a seat? Is something wrong?
Well, no, it's just the way you're dressed.
Oh, gee. I'm sorry. I was just being myself.
Oh, well, then you are.
Why don't you relax? I've never seen you so tense.
Tense? Me? Oh, heck no. I ought to go now.
Well, listen, you just got here.
Listen, miles between me and sleep. Did I say that?
Arthur, do you remember when I used to remind you when you weren't making sense?
Yeah.
Well, this is one of those times.
Oh, well, listen, let me try and explain. It's about that proposition of yours. Well, I just came over here to tell you that, well, I don't think I can do that.
Don't I even get to make my pitch?
And then, while I was standing there for a few minutes alone, I thought, boy, maybe I could.
Well, that's great. But I want to talk to you about it.
And now I don't know whether I can again. As you can see, I'm just as good as ever at making decisions.
Arthur, let me tell you what this relationship can mean to you. I got some visual aids in the other room.
Oh, no. That's okay.
Well, okay then. Just close your eyes. Close your eyes and imagine. Okay. It could be like having a branch sales office in another city.
How can it be like that?
But then you wouldn't be spreading yourself too thin.
Oh, my.
And you wouldn't have to rely on the little guy for all the new business.
Joyce?
Yes.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about Norbert Haskins, the rep firm I work for.
Rep firm?
Yes. We want to represent WKRP.
Oh.
What'd you think?
I knew that. Heck, you can't fool an old salesman with salesman talk. I could never lie to you. You invited me up to your hotel room, and then you said you wanted to slip into something more comfortable.
Well, this is more comfortable.
Yeah, I was sure, but
Oh, Arthur. I'm so sorry. I wouldn't mislead you for anything.
No, look, it's my fault. You know how I am. I never get anything right.
I'm touched that you would even think of me that way.
You are?
I think you're a terrific guy.
I am?
Mm-hmm. If you weren't married, I'd camp on your doorstep.
Listen, if I weren't married, you wouldn't have to camp very long. But I am. And I'd better go.
Okay. Goodbye, Arthur. Take care.
You too.
Hey. I could change into something even more comfortable. I was just kidding.
So was I.
Okay.
I better go.
Arthur! There is something very, very different about you.
Yeah. The Old Spice.
Got any sevens?
Go fish.
That was Lauren Wood, and this is Venus live from the Palace of Splendor. But I'm not alone. She's a bad mamma jamma.
It's after 3:30. That's when the bomb is supposed to go off.
Got any queens?
Rats. Look, obviously the bomb is just jive. Let's hit it.
Oh, why don't we stay here till 4 o'clock and just turn it over when Les starts with the news?
Okay. But we double the stakes.
Okay.
What is that?
What's what?
Sounds like sirens.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, you don't usually hear sirens in the countryside. Sounds like a lot of them.
Must be a fire someplace.
It sounds like you're headed this way. I know what it is.
What?
It's the phone company. They know what I did here today. They're coming to get me, man.
Paranoia.
Listen, wake up, sucker. This is the phone company we're talking about. I mean, they see everything. They know everything. They got their own covert police force. I'm probably wired for sound right now. I gotta get out of here.
Johnny!
Don't use my name!
Yes, thank you, Sergeant.
What happened?
No, the guy just kept babbling on and on until the police got there. They nailed him.
Oh, well, I'm not. Officer?
It's an old transmitter. It breaks down all the time. The bomb? Officer, are you sure? Did you see anybody hanging around out there? I don't believe it.
Doesn't make any sense.
Jennifer?
Mr. Carlson?
What is it?
It's okay, Jennifer. I'll tell him.
Tell me what?
Come on, Mr. Carlson. We need to talk.
No, we are off the air. Now, how can we announce we are off the air when we are off the air?
I don't care, Travis. I should have been here instead of over.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have sent him out there in the first place.
Neither of you should be blaming yourselves. It's not your fault.
You didn't see me. You didn't see me. Hide me. What are you doing? Travis, I'll play anything. I'll play the Carpenters. I'll play Barry Manilow. Just hide me.
Johnny, where is Venus?
He's
What? Yeah? Oh, no.
He's parking the car.
Well, listen, Johnny, listen to me. What happened down there, man?
Oh, it was terrible. First there were the sirens, and then the explosion.
The bomb was at the transmitter. I was almost killed. The bomb was at the transmitter.
By then I was about a quarter of a mile away, but I could see the place was crawling with phone cops.
The bomb was at the transmitter.
That's what we've been trying to tell you guys all afternoon.
Don't you people get it? It was the phone cops.
What is he talking about?
He beat the daylights out of the phone. He thinks they were after him.
Naturally, when we heard the sirens, we split.
He split. I stayed on the job. Then I realized he was driving off in my car. I had to chase him across half a cornfield.
Well, at least you got out of there before the bomb exploded.
Yeah, I tried to tell you, man, these phone cops play hardball.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there is no such thing as phone cops.
Oh, sure. Cover for him.
What? Look, the real cops, look at me. The real cops caught the maniac that did it.
The real cops are in on it.
What is this?
Apparently the bomb was hidden in a toolbox.
Toolbox?
The toolbox?
Johnny, Venus, you're alive.
The newsman's eye. You just can't fool him.
Well, that's wonderful.
Gee, thanks, Les.
Of course, I'll have to update my story.
Story.
How'd you like it, Andy?
How'd I like what, Les?
My 4 o'clock news report. Didn't you listen?
Les, the transmitter blew up.
Of course. That was my lead.
Wait a minute. You led off your newscast by telling them that we were off the air?
No. But I can include that in my update.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
No, not going to go to the club tonight. Coming straight home. I'll see you soon, sweetheart. Bye.
Well, Bucky said it'd take about a month to fix a transmitter.
Oh, good. Well, maybe I can start my vacation early.
Hold it. Now, wait a minute. Not so fast. I just got off the phone with Clark Callahan over at WPIG, and he said he would let us use his auxiliary transmitter.
What a guy. I tell you, Travis, now that's what I like about being part of the Cincinnati broadcasting community. Competitive? Oh, heck, yeah. But when there's an emergency, we all pull together, by golly. We help one another.
Hey, he said it'd cost about $800.
A month?
A week.
The swine.
Good night.
Good night, Travis. 800. Oh, Jennifer, before you leave, would you do just one more thing for me?
Of course.
Would you call your florist and have him send a dozen long-stemmed roses to my wife, please?
I already did that.
Jennifer, you really are the best, you know?
Thanks.
Good night, little guy.
Good night, big.
Right here on WKRP, where it's time for me to remind you that WKRP, with your generous help and support, has now climbed to 10th place in the Cincinnati market. If I sound emotional about this, it's because I can still hear my father saying, "Son, no matter what you decide to do in this life, always try to come in 10th. I think we've done it here, Dad. Anyhow, you, the listener, have made us what we are today, and we thank you very much.
So, it's hardly up.
Come on, Johnny, put a little more conviction into it, will ya? Carlson merely wants to thank his listeners for the good ratings. He's a very grateful guy.
Be grateful to me. Give me some money.
Well, these things take time.
Spoken like a true crypto-fascist puppet of the managerial elite. Travis, I don't know how you can look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, well, I like looking at myself in the mirror.
Hey. Hey, did you happen to find a pair of large gold earrings in here this morning? Yours? No.
Guess what?
What?
I got a letter here from the Brotherhood of the Midwestern Radio Workers. They want me to organize a union right here at KRP.
No kidding.
Yeah. You too?
Oh, heck. He's back!
Hi. Hi. In a little bit early this morning, aren't you, Venus?
Hey, I'm a dedicated guy.
Yeah.
You happen to find a pair of gold earrings in your office?
No. So, what are you two guys talking about?
Nothing.
The weather.
Nothing and the weather. What do you want, Travis?
Your friendship. Kind of knock around with you guys. Share your joys and your hardships.
Gee, I don't know, Andy.
No. Yeah, let me know if you change your mind, all right?
Oh, sure. He's snooping around.
Yeah.
I tell you, they had a meeting about the union this morning over at WPIG.
Oh, I like it. Has a ring of conspiracy to it.
Yeah. I'll tell you something else, too.
You guys, I have something very important to talk about, and it's confidential, so I want both your words and nothing will leave this room.
Oh, well, hell.
Well, I guess they wrote everybody if they wrote you. What do you think about this letter, Bill?
Well, I think a union might be the only way for people around here to get a living wage.
What exactly is a living wage?
Well, you see, the union has a minimum salary level based on how long you've been in the business. I guess a real old-timer could clean up.
So always look for the union label. Come on, everybody.
When you are buying a coat, dress, or blouse, remember somewhere our union's sewing, our wages going to feed the...
Good morning, Les.
Jennifer, I've just seen the most amazing thing.
Oh?
I was preparing my eyewitness weather report when I noticed that there was a plane flying over our building, skywriting.
That's nice.
But it was writing, Jennifer, jet t'adore.
Je t'adore.
What does that mean?
It means, Les, I adore you. It also means a very silly man has mistaken friendship for affection.
Who?
Henri, who's very persistent.
What does it feel like to have people adore you this way?
I don't think I have to tell you, Les, do I? Knock, knock.
Jennifer, look at this.
How nice.
This is a lure. Use these suckers down on the Keys when you go after the big ones with that 20-pound test line. Most guys use 40. I use 20. Hemingway used 20. Of course, Ernie used to drink a lot when he fished. I don't. Sun, rocking of the boat. Upsets my tummy. But the similarities are there. Hey, Jennifer?
Yes.
Heard the employees singing this morning about sewing.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, Mr. Carlson, I think there are some doors best left unopened.
Jennifer, I was thinking in light of the new ratings that I'd give everybody a little bump. Nice little raise right across the board. You know, nice, not great. Noticeable, but not nuts.
Why, Mr. Carlson, that's very nice of you.
Oh, gosh, yeah. It makes me feel good, too, you know. This sort of one big happy family.
How about Mom?
Oh, well, you know, she approved. I caught her somewhere between the second and ninth martini. I think she mumbled in the affirmative. Just kidding, of course. You know, next week I'd like to give a little company dinner. Could you find an elegant, yet somehow cheap restaurant?
I'll get right on it.
Jennifer, I'll announce the raises then.
Okie dokie.
Oh, Artie Carlson, you're one pretty nice guy.
No, I don't approve of unions. I never have.
Les, it is not communism. It's trade unionism. It's as American as apple pie.
It's Slavic.
What?
Tell you what, Bailey. I'll make a deal with you. I'll join the union if you can tell me where Jimmy Hoffa is.
Les, I know unions have had a lot of bad publicity, but you just don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
How do you mean?
I mean, just because there's a little bit of dirty water, you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You see, you keep the baby.
Well, I should certainly hope so.
Hi, what's going on?
Nothing, Herb. Absolutely and totally nothing.
They're going to join a union, Herb. The employees, right here at the station.
A union?
Uh-huh.
I'm telling.
Fish running perpendicular to the bait, and then all of a sudden, wham, he hits it. And you hear the outrigger go, "Toom!" See that line going out, bzzz, and all of your senses are suddenly gathered there in that one moment. I tell you, Travis, sometimes I think it's kind of a sudden feeling. Better than, say, golf.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It's great. Oh,
I'm a little worn out just hearing about it.
Big guy, a union. I'm not kidding right here. What are we going to do? I'm serious.
What?
The employees, Bailey, they're all starting a union right here at the station. They're all going to be Teamsters. They're going to be in Las Vegas all the time.
Well, what's he talking about?
Well, there's a big drive on to unionize all the radio employees all over town. I guess they contacted our people.
Well, we're not going to have a union here. I won't have it.
Well, you might have to accept it.
Oh, no, look, we're a family here. I'm not going to have outsiders telling us what to do.
Why don't we just wait and see what goes down? Now, I've been doing a little snooping around.
Oh, why don't I do a little snooping around? Don't worry, I can be cool, as you say. Huh. Hello, Johnny? Yeah, this is Arthur Carlson. Listen, you lousy ingrates thinking of joining a union? Oh. Yeah, well, thanks a lot. Huh? No, not yet. I'll tell you when you're fired. I was thinking of giving everybody a raise. A nice raise.
Well, that's a good idea. Why don't you do that?
Well, not now, Travis. It's different now. There's a difference between offering somebody something and having them demand it from you. What kind of a union?
Radio employees.
Huh?
People who work in radio.
Oh, it's fairly clear what I'm going to have to do.
What?
You know, people today live without spiritual awareness. Everyone is so wrapped up in their own pettiness, they don't notice the magnificence of life that goes on around them. Now, my plants are everything to me. I notice everything about them. I know who's growing and who's not growing. I talk to them, I nurture them, and they in turn nurture me with the daily miracle of their mere existence.
Mom, the employees are talking about forming a union at the station.
Sit down, son.
Okay, thanks. Well, that's it. Everybody will be at the meeting tonight. Jennifer, how'd you like to join a union?
Are you kidding?
No.
Johnny, I already belong to a union. It's a quasi-religious group called the International Sisterhood of Blonde Receptionists. There are only 12 members in the world. We meet once every 2 years in Switzerland. If I told you our minimum salary, you'd have a heart attack and die. Bye.
You know, I believe her.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're all agreed on this, with the exception of Les. Am I right, Les?
Les, why don't you just go-
Never.
Just come tonight and listen?
Never.
Just for a cup of coffee?
Never.
Or you could cover it as a news story.
Okay.
Good. Good. One for all and all for one. Why don't we all get some lunch? Well. I see that you're with Herb again.
Well, that's right. And I think it's about time I tell everybody that Herb and I have been lovers now for almost 2 years. So, you going to the meeting?
Yeah, tonight.
Everybody is.
Well, go get them, Tigers.
You really hate this, don't you, Travis?
No, not really. Alone at last, Herbie.
They're going to suggest a union vote at the station. If they do, your hands are tied. I mean, you can't give raises or even promises of raises until they've decided whether or not to join. I think tonight I'm going to meet with some of the other owners. Now, we'll need a united front. Next. Have you got a way of starting a rumor at the station?
Les.
Okay. You let them know that I'm going to sell the station if we have any union problems. Just let it go.
Ah, Mom,
You tell them that, Arthur. This isn't a game. Do you want a union in there?
No.
Well, then you listen to me. And we'll crush these people right into the ground. That's heavenly.
Oh, no. Henri strikes again.
Miss Marlowe?
I'm sorry. She's no longer with us.
Please.
Well, put them somewhere.
How about in another room?
Oh, there's a thought.
Yes.
Mr. Carlson, would you like some flowers for your office?
You know, no matter what, I can always count on you. Yes, I'd love some flowers. Let me be nourished by the magnificence of life.
Okay.
Venus, can you hear me? Les. Big news. Look, be here in 17 minutes. That's right, 17. Okay, we can begin.
Hi, Les.
Hi. Herb, I'm afraid we're going to have to ask you to leave.
Why?
Because this is union business. Andrew, I don't think we'd be too comfortable with your presence here either.
No, wait a minute. Union business? What is it with you, Nessman? One minute you're some deranged right-winger, and the next minute you're a union leader.
Herb, this isn't political. I just like being in charge for a change.
Oh, okay.
Les, what is happening? I thought the meeting was at noon.
Yes, the big meeting is at noon. This is the little meeting before the big meeting. One that I've arranged in order to fill you all in on a little piece of information before you vote at the big meeting, which is at noon. I happen to know for a definite fact, and please, I've sworn not to tell anyone, I happen to know for a definite fact that if this station goes union, the Carlson family will sell it.
Sell it?
Yes, immediately, if not sooner. And since a new broom sweeps clean, we'll probably all be out on the street.
Where'd you hear that?
Of course, it would be impossible for me to reveal my source.
It wasn't Mr. Carlson, was it?
Certainly not.
He's bluffing, Les.
No, he isn't.
Andy, you've talked to Carlson. Well, is it true?
You know, Travis, I don't know whose side you're on here, but I get the feeling maybe it's not ours, and maybe it'd be better if you left.
Sure. But look, I don't think we ought to let this union business split us up. Now, whatever you all decide is cool with me. I mean that. I really do. Oh, come on, Herbie.
Cuando ese milagro realiza el prodigio de amarse, hay tan ganas de fiesta que cantan.
Did you hear the rumor?
Yeah.
Well, it's no rumor. She'll do it. You'll see.
Yeah, well, we'll talk her out of it.
You see, you don't understand. I don't want to talk her out of it. What do you think of that?
I think you're taking this thing personally.
You're darn right I am.
Well, you can't do that.
Well, this whole union thing is a personal attack on me.
No, it is not. It is a personal attack on your mother. She's the one who won't raise the salaries.
Whose side are you on this thing anyway, Travis?
I am on the side of the station. But unless I get a picture of your mother in a motel room with a Kodiak bear, nothing is going to happen. Union or no union, Mr. Carlson.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the people that work here, they love you.
Well, they certainly have a funny way of showing it.
They're just trying to protect themselves.
From what?
From your mom. Your mother thinks because she owns the license and the tower that she created the profit. That's just not so. The employees do contribute, you know.
I know.
Fever's a big part of it. But if your mom knew she could get a kid at half the price, what do you think she'd do? She should be a little more willing to acknowledge them. Like I know you are.
Well, you know Mom.
Yeah, I know Mom. And I'd make a deal with the devil to get her to put some money into the station.
Forget that, Travis. I've tried.
Well, then don't be mad at Venus and Johnny and Bailey and all the others that work here. They're trying just like you are.
I agree.
It's too bad that you can't tell them.
When are they having their meeting?
What's going on right now?
I'm gonna go talk to them.
No, you can't. It's against the rules.
Don't care. I'm going anyway.
Somehow I knew you would.
Could I just sit in here for a second?
Sure thing. I don't suppose you'd like to dance.
Well, this is the first time I can remember all the DJs and all the other on-air personalities being here together. And that's solidarity, brothers and sisters. I don't want to campaign, but I think the time has come when we've got to get the hobnail boot of management off the workers' throats. So we're going to vote yes or no on a union. Now, if we vote yes, we may all be fired. They could sell the station. Clearly, we're dealing with some pretty vicious people here. Look, Mr. Carlson, you're...
Look, I know I'm not supposed to be here. Just wanted to say that Mother's not going to sell the station. Sorry, Les. She told me that nobody wants to buy a union shop unless it's real good. And of course, that leaves us out. I don't want a union, because I'd prefer the employees come to me so that I could prove that I am a responsible manager. But you decide. Either way, it's fine with me. We're still family.
Okay. Where were we?
So they voted 5-4 against the union. I must say you've handled this beautifully. Frankly, I don't know how you did it, but my congratulations.
I'm just doing my job, Mrs. Carlson.
And I won't forget our deal.
You better not.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
Hey,
Deborah, let me ask you. What do you think it would cost to fix this room up really nice?
you thinking of buying a new lamp?
Travis?
Oh, yes, sir.
Just had an interesting little chat on the phone with my mother. Seems that she's ready to start shoveling some money back into the station.
Is that right?
Yeah, big money.
Great.
Yeah, I guess she's just now coming around to my way of thinking. You know, I've had to be kind of tough with her recently, Andy. Brutal, actually. Sometimes you have to do things you don't particularly like.
Oh, yes, sir.
It's life, Travis.
Uh-huh.
You've been fishing down in the...
You got your husband off to work, your kids off to school, so it's just you and me. And me, I'm Rex. Rex Earhart. And I'll be with you till 2. So come on, let's you and me have a bath together with the Ian Thomas Band.
So why can't you stay in your own apartment?
Well, they're fumigating it, spraying.
For what?
Lizards.
Lizards?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Big ones?
Sometimes.
Don't you wish you hadn't abused your youth with chemicals and fast living?
Sometimes.
Too late now, of course.
Yeah.
A wild, misspent youth. It's made you old before your time. You're lucky to even be alive.
And yet, I'm homeless.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, but I'm afraid you can't stay with me, Johnny.
Why not?
You're messy.
Hey, guys.
Andy, perfect.
Thank you.
Listen, I need a couple of things. I need tomorrow off, and I need to stay with you for a couple of days. Huh?
Yes and no. Yes, you can have tomorrow off, and no, you cannot stay with me.
Why not?
Well, because there's always someone staying with me already.
Huh? Who?
Elderly gentleman, Asian. Those are all the details I can give you right now, John.
Come on, Travis.
I gave you the day off, didn't I?
Well, I don't really need it, you know. It's not like I have something to do.
Well, find something to do. I think you need a rest. As a matter of fact, why don't you take a full week off?
Huh?
Yeah, you've been looking a little tired lately. I'll get Rex to set in for you.
What are you going to do, test Earhart in my time slot? Run a little phone survey? Maybe slip me into Sunday mornings?
You're paranoid.
Hey, Travis,
What?
when everybody is out to get you, paranoid is just good thinking.
Look, just come on, will ya? I want you to take a week off. I want you to get some rest.
Okay, but I need a place to rest in.
What about Venus?
Elderly Asian gentleman, if you know what I mean.
I sure do.
Tarlick.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it. And even if I did do it, I don't think I'd have to answer to you for it.
No. Now, you remember a couple of years ago?
Yeah?
When your wife threw you out?
Yeah.
I let you stay at my place.
Yeah?
And you said if you could ever return the favor, you would.
I was lying.
Aren't you ashamed having the ethics of a fungus? Nope. Herb, I'm desperate. I need a place to stay.
Oh, well, you can stay at my place.
Really?
Sure.
Bailey, you saved my life, bless your heart.
Well, it is a messy business, but somebody's got to do it. Here's my key.
Serious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is great. I'm going to get my stuff, and I'll see you when you get home. And listen, Bailey, don't worry. I can be very good.
I'm looking forward to it.
Where are you going?
What?
I didn't know you were going out of town.
I'm not.
What?
What?
Well,
Well, what?
you're a woman, he's a man.
Don't be an animal, Herb.
Call him the way I see him.
I can't believe you guys.
Well, I'm shocked.
I'm amazed.
I'm stunned.
Well, I guess everything's normal here.
WKRP. Fever in the morning. Fever in the morning.
Hey, whoops, no doctor today, but good morning to you, my friendlies. This is Earhart. On the early side for you, hoping to help you start your day with a smile on your face and love in your heart. And, hey, Johnny, if you're listening, and I know you are, don't you worry about a thing, because us young guys are on the case, picking up the pieces you old guys let fall. Hey, you know I'm kidding.
Oh, 7:45 in the a.m. right now, 51 degrees, looking for a high of 68. It's going to be a beautiful day in Cincinnati. Be part of it. And be part of this, number 15 on a super hit survey.
Old guys. What's that supposed to mean? Old.
Morning, John.
Want some vitamin-rich bits of cardboard?
What are you doing up? It's your vacation.
Huh.
How'd you sleep?
Oh, fine. You look great in the morning.
Oh, thank you. So do you. Can we turn this down?
Oh, with pleasure.
Great.
Listen, I hope I didn't wake you up. I've been up since 4. I'm just in the habit of getting up then, I guess.
Well, I guess you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
What do you mean, old dog?
That's a figure of speech. There's no dog involved.
You know what they're doing? They're trying to get rid of me. Yeah, very soon.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
So young, Bailey. But then so am I in a way.
John, if they were going to fire you, they would have done it a long time ago.
Not fire. Worse, they're gonna move me to another time slot.
Yeah, well, I guess it's possible.
Bailey, it's like cold steel through the lower intestines.
Please.
Travis is testing Earhart, see? Now, the top man always has the morning drive time slot. I'm the top man. I pull the numbers at KRP. Except they think I'm getting old. Earhart even says so on the air. And Travis, I can understand, you know, it's business with him. It's lower intestine stuff. This is truly the morning of the long knives for John Caravella. First, it's the 10 a.m. slot, and it'll be 2 in the afternoons. Then I'll be doing Sunday morning interviews with psychics who work for the water department.
John, nothing is going on. I would have heard. Look, you are on your vacation. You are here in my apartment. It's early cute, I know, but I like it. Enjoy your stay here. Enjoy your life. Go for walks. Read. Take a second and note the beauty that's around you. See it. Feel it. Reach out and touch that beauty. Take advantage of your situation. Feel what's really important in your life. For once, reach out and grab it. You gotta go for it, John. Now I gotta go put some clothes on.
I mean it. I think it's time we fix this place up. We're a top 10 station now. It's time we start looking like it. And I believe we should start with this room.
That's wonderful. Do you have the money?
Yep.
Well, perhaps I could help then. I've been told I have a certain flair.
Well, then you do it. You do whatever it takes to make this lobby say, hi, we're successful. This is an important place to be. We are substantial. Keeping in mind, of course, that it must say we're radio.
Okay, consider it done.
Then you do it. Get right on it. Thought you might like that.
Visitors will be very impressed until they talk to someone.
Great idea. I've already pitched it to Travis, and he likes it. You know, you could call it business about business. You know, interview a few businessmen. They tell you about their companies, how moral they are. It's interesting.
You only want me to interview people that advertise with us.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
You don't know how anything works, do you?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Hey, gorgeous. Anything going on?
There is that problem in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Morning.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed?
Oh, not really. Late night.
But that's right.
Continuity is so important. Thank you for always being a jerk.
Don't get so upset. You're the talk of the town, sweetheart. Come on, Les.
Buzz off, Herb.
So how's everything?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's going well?
Great.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Really good.
How's Johnny?
Weird.
Oh, golly.
That's interesting. How weird.
You too? Jennifer, what is going on with everybody around here? What exactly is this?
Well, this is a radio station.
Mr. Carlson, I can promise you I am doing nothing wrong.
Well, that's good, Bailey. Well, thanks for telling me that.
Listen, what do you think of Herb Tarlick's business interview show?
Andy, as ideas go, I think it's perfectly Iranian.
Oh, yeah? Well, it might bring some business back into this place. Besides, I'm going to give it to Bailey instead of Les, so it might work.
Did you know that Johnny is staying at Bailey's?
What do you mean?
Johnny's staying in Bailey's apartment, huh? Of course, nothing's happening.
No. Jeez.
And she's got a pretty small place, too.
Hey, man, listen, nothing's going on.
It's not.
No, it's not. Really?
Can you believe that? That old fox.
Am I interrupting anything?
No, ma'am.
Venus, I don't believe I've ever heard you howl before.
Oh, yeah, I do it all the time. It's a little medical problem, lunar thing.
Andy, first I'd like to tell you something about Johnny.
Who?
What's with you guys?
You two go ahead and talk. I'm just gonna lay down here a second.
Does this have something to do with the fact that Johnny is staying at my apartment?
No. Absolutely not.
What is everybody thinking around here? Sorry.
I liked it. Feel free to touch me at any time.
Oh, well, I can't believe I said that. I mean, that's not really, I mean, I really like, I mean, guys probably
You
say that to you all the
too?
time. What?
What are you guys? 11 years old or what?
What? Nice looking chick. Kind of cranky, though. I hear Johnny's squeezing her.
He's staying in her house.
He is a guest in her home.
Nothing more than that, Rex.
Obviously, you do not know Bailey Quarters very well.
Jeez.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, you guys catch my show this morning?
It was a good show, man. It was some funny stuff.
So you want me to keep doing it all week?
I'll let you know that later on this afternoon.
I'll be around.
Thanks for the warning. What are you seeing, that guy?
Ah, he's all right. All DJs are crazy.
She's so fine, doodle-lang, doodle-lang, doodle-lang. Okay, see the beauty that's all around you. Take advantage of your situation. What do I care about work? I know what's important to me, and I'm going for it. You're home.
I know. Do you know what is going on at the station?
I couldn't care less.
Well, you better.
Well, I know what's important to me now.
You think you know people.
Yeah.
You think you know how they feel about you. You don't know.
Yeah.
I have been taking the heat all day for something I haven't even done.
Bailey, that's why I want to tell you how I feel about you.
You know what they think? They think that we're up to something here. They think that we're carrying on like I'm some sort of floozy. They think that we're probably sleeping together.
Oh, dear, no.
It's true. It's an insult to me, and it's an insult to you in particular.
We'll just have to learn to live with it.
Oh, no, John. I won't have them think that about me or you.
Yeah, you're right.
And you know what?
What?
I talked to Venus. He says that he's sure Andy is not thinking of moving Rex into your time slot, but if he were, this would be a perfect way to do it.
Really?
I think I'll just take a long hot bath and go to bed.
Yeah. I'll just slip into my robe so as not to catch a chill. Neatly pressed always works. So this is how it ends. Not with a big slam-bang out chorus. Just a slow crossfade segue to senility. Yeah. Still, won't be all bad doing the all-Sunday show. Tell me, Mrs. Devon DeHaven, how long has the water department been hiring psychics? Excuse me, darling, I'm sorry.
Right now, we've got to join our regular broadcast live from the Church of Our Lady of Perpetual Misery in Mount Healthy, Ohio.
John,
Yes?
you know what?
Yep, I know. Getting old. I'm downhill side to drooling on myself.
If that's what they think is going on here, if they want to indulge in their petty little rumors, let's let them.
Really?
Yes, really. Let's give them their money's worth.
Excuse the drool here. I'm with you, Bailey. I really am.
Tomorrow at the office,
Mhm.
I'll tell them that something really did go on here tonight.
Good. That's very good. Why be punished for something we haven't even done yet?
Let's give them exactly what they want.
Let's.
I'm gonna do it too.
Me too.
Good night.
Lizards or no lizards, I'm going home.
What do you think you're doing?
Taking stuff.
Jennifer, what's going on here?
Well, we're getting new furniture for the lobby.
Really?
Andy ordered it.
He what?
I'm sure with your approval.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
The carpet. I want the carpet.
Oh, no.
Wait. Lester, you get the desk.
Haha. I like the carpet.
Oh, no, Mr. Carlson, it's terrible.
Well, I know, but still, I could.
Bailey? But you're supposed to be doing the business interviews today.
I know.
Well, these are my clients you're interviewing. Why do you dress like that for?
Like what?
That's Fever's t-shirt.
Oh, I don't know. I just grabbed the first thing when I got out of bed this morning. I was naked, Herb. And this was on the bed, so I put it on. You have to have something to keep you warm. Hi, Les. You know what I mean?
Do you know what she means?
Yes, I do, Mr. Carlson. And it's very personal. It has to do with rumors and romance, and I'm sorry, sex. Now let's go into your office and I'll explain everything to you. Guys, leave the coffee and the sign.
What about the light bulbs?
They're yours.
Well, because I said so, that's why. Hey, John, what are you doing here?
I think you know.
No, I don't.
Sure you do.
Okay.
And it better stop.
What?
All these rumors about Bailey, pal. I don't think she hasn't heard them. I mean, she is a very nice person, man. She's like a little flower, you know? She generously offers her hospitality to someone, and suddenly she's a brazen hussy.
Look, no one ever called her that.
It's not the point. The point is she's been hurt. And why?
Look, John, I'm sorry. Look, you know how people are. It's just gossip.
No, I don't. I don't deal in gossip and rumors. I deal in plain, simple truth. And speaking of plain, simple truth, don't think for 1 minute that I am unaware of your plans to relegate me to Sunday morning interviews with demented crazoids who conduct seances for utility companies, okay? Once in a while, I'd like it if people around here would just offer the truth.
All right. You want some truth? There's going to be some changes around here.
I know that.
And here is a check.
Severance pay.
No. John, it is a raise. $200 a month.
Really?
Really.
I get to keep my time slot?
Your time slot? Of course. What are you talking about?
Nothing.
That's it, Andy. I was mad before, really mad. But I just heard that the only reason you gave me Herb's business show was because Les wouldn't do it. Is that true?
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, thank you very much, because I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'll show you guys.
Ah, Bailey. Jennifer just told me about your situation. Gee, I feel badly about it.
Well, thank you, Mr. Carlson.
Well, it's unfair.
Oh, it's all right. Because I like doing what I do. I get off on it. Les wouldn't do it, but if Les won't do it, I'll do it. Right, John?
Right. She likes it.
You swine.
No, it's fun. I don't have to tell you that, Mr. Carlson.
Oh, well, no, it's fun, I guess.
I live for the opportunity. Thank you.
She should get some help, you know what I mean?
Are you kidding? She's fine all by herself.
Oh, you disgust me.
You don't have to butter me up, Mr. Carlson. I'll leave, okay? Thanks a lot, Andy. I mean it.
My pleasure, John.
Did you straighten him out?
Yeah. Gave him a raise.
A raise?
For the good job he's done.
Maybe I better go talk to Jennifer. No, better yet, I think I'm just going to go right on home.
Ah, that's a good idea.
They're tearing up things in the lobby. You know that.
I know.
What's next, Travis? I'm just asking.
Well, I got a very interesting idea for Johnny and Venus together.
No. Not one bite till I see Mr. Carlson.
Do you know what will happen if you don't eat?
What?
You'll die.
Big guy.
See, all this fuss. Now, wasn't it nice of Mr. Carlson to go way out of his way this morning?
No, that's all right. I mean, tonight was my night to visit. I'm just getting out of the way early.
Now I expect to see a clean plate.
Gee, Herb, you look great. They haven't found anything wrong with your heart, have they?
Nope.
Oh, no, that's super. That means you're going to be out of here and on your vacation in no time, huh?
Huh? See? You want me out of town.
Huh?
Explain this.
Account executive, top 10 AM station, faltering client list. Kind of sounds like us, doesn't it? Call the general manager, 555-956. That is us. Oh, my God. This is the mistake.
Every out-of-work salesman has seen this.
Yeah, but see, that's not supposed to read that way.
Yeah, you just mentioned ticker, and everyone thinks you're a goner.
Oh, Herb, that's not true. Look, I promise you, your job will be there as long as you want it.
You sure?
I swear.
Thank you very much for coming. We will call you. Next, Jennifer.
That would be you, Mr. Liskey.
Wish me luck, dollface. I need this job.
Johnny. I'll give you $20 to get rid of these guys.
$20?
All right, 30.
But it's interesting you should mention money, Jennifer.
What's it worth to you?
$562.16. I got into a friendly little poker game.
Silly me. If I had lent you money, I would never be able to respect you again.
I could live with that.
I could.
Let's examine this word respect.
Jennifer, where's Travis?
Oh, he's in your office interviewing one of the applicants.
Fine.
AC, sweetheart, listen, since you gave me that raise, I'm now making more money than I've ever made before, probably more than I deserve, and I was wondering in view of that if there was any chance at all that I might be able to get an advance on my salary of, say, $562.16.
None. And don't lean on my door, Fever.
Ah, Mr. Carlson. This, sir, is Howard Liskey. He has quite a sales background here.
I was born on commission.
Fine. We won't be needing you, Mr. Liskey.
I was kidding.
Thanks for answering the ad. We've changed our mind.
He's kidding?
I'm sorry, Mr. Liskey.
You're kidding.
We'll keep you in mind if we change our minds again.
Who's kidding who?
Well, that was tactful.
I don't want to talk about it, Andy. Sorry I agreed to the ad. We can cover for Herb.
Need I remind you, this was your idea to begin with? I believe you said we have a business to run.
I was wrong.
I find myself in the very unusual position of telling you that you were not wrong about this, sir. No offense.
Excuse me, are you ready for the next gentleman?
Yes.
Fine. I'll just wait in here until you decide. Cheap cologne makes me nauseous.
Mr. Carlson, we need someone.
Hogwash.
Now, this morning, for an example, a concert promoter is flying in from Philadelphia to talk with Herb. Now, someone has to fill in for him and close this deal. There is only so much that I can do around here.
That ad of yours made it sound like we were looking for a permanent replacement.
We're not going to find anybody good on a temporary basis. What is wrong with hiring, as we talked about, a junior salesman?
I had to go to the hospital this morning. Herb called me. He saw that ad.
Oh, dear.
Well, did you explain the thinking behind this?
I didn't remember it.
That it was for Herb's own good. He has always wanted an assistant, and now he really does need one.
Don't cloud the issues, Travis. I promised Herb his job was safe.
What exactly does an account executive do? Well, it might be an interesting change for me for a couple of weeks. I could start out today with that concert promoter.
That's a little more complicated than all that, Jennifer.
Mr. Carlson could show me the ropes.
Carlson? You kids. Oh. Well, that's a thought.
I'm sorry I woke you up. It's just that I'm on the verge of a kind of investment deal here, and I need some advice. And you know, when Venus Flytrap speaks, everybody listens. I'm sorry I woke you up. Noon is good. Yeah, that'd be great, man. Okay, thanks. Bye.
You call that music?
Hey, Les, buddy. Good to see you.
Why?
Well, because you're a fascinating fellow with your own slant.
Go on.
Well, Les, how many years have we been working together here, and we never just take the time to shoot the bull?
What bull?
Talk, chat, converse, you know.
Oh, rap.
Why don't you sit down here, Les? You go first, okay? Make yourself comfortable. You want some coffee?
Oh, thank
It's
you,
yours.
Johnny.
So how's it going?
Well, last night I was feeling completely alone in the cosmos.
Oh.
An insignificant speck in the sandbox of time. Which is unusual for me, Johnny. I'm generally a pretty up fellow.
I'll say.
But sometimes this job gets to me. But then I remembered what Mother Nessman said to do when frustrated. And so I beat my rugs. Every night this week, I've beaten my rugs. They're very clean.
Fascinating, Les.
Yes.
Particularly because I've been frustrated, too. See, I got in this little poker game.
I'm not going to lend you any money, Johnny.
Les, what makes you think I'm going to ask you for more money? Les, this is making it very difficult to, shoot the ball.
Oh, John, I was just coming to see you.
Bailey, are you rich?
Only in the things that count, and I'm pretty PO'd about it. No, well, okay, John, your turn to visit Herb is pushed up to tonight.
I need to get your reaction to an amount of money. $562.16.
Who do I have to kill to get it?
Try to understand, Andy. Mr. Carlson really cares about Herb.
We all do, honest. But sometimes you have to think of practical things like financial survival.
Good point.
Oh, Johnny. A man named Guido Scalisi called with this message. He got frustrated when you didn't call him about the IOU, so he's sending a man to meet you at your home at noon.
Are you ready to go, sales trainee?
Ready.
This concert promoter could have a lot of business for us, you know. Don't blow it.
Don't blow it. Won't blow it. Attitude's very important, John.
I see. Andy, aren't you going to wish us luck?
Huh? Yeah, good luck. You'll need it.
Travis, I couldn't help but overhear what you were saying about financial survival, and I was wondering if you...
Not right now, John.
No, it's now or never, Travis. Look, Scalisi is very frustrated. I'm the only rug in sight.
Jennifer, the salesman's in the business of creating needs. Now, your job is to make your client believe that he's got to have what you're selling, no matter what the price. It's kind of like...
Dating.
Yeah, that works. Excuse me. We're looking for a Pat Perillo, a concert promoter from...
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Are you officers of the court?
Why don't we move along?
No, we're from WKRP. I'm...
KRP?
You're Mr. Perillo.
Yeah, call me Pat. Look at me, I'm shaking. You know, I've been like this ever since that punk rock mix-up in Philly.
Jeez, I'm sorry. Anyway, this is Jennifer Marlowe.
Oh, so this is your Jennifer, huh?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, Herb told me all about you.
Impossible.
You're a lucky man, Herb.
No, Pat, I'm...
Shh. All right, listen, now, it's safer if we just settle this down here.
No.
Now, I can't take another bust.
Bust?
Arrest.
Arrest?
Yep.
Now, wait a minute. What's going on here? We're talking...
Shh. We just, look. Now, the contract you sent me is fine, right? I got a check here for the whole $9,000. Now, the problem is, you're a special fee.
Fee?
Kickback.
Now, I'm worried this guy Carlson isn't as dumb as you said.
Dumb?
Gullible.
Do you know that he didn't even hide the gross amounts in the contract? Now, I am worried.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Perillo. I want to know exactly what...
What is it?
Relax. Just go stand over there by the trash can.
Jennifer.
Mr. Carlson, it is only a kickback if you pocket it. You won't.
Huh? No, it's wrong.
Oh, not if all the money goes to the station. We need this account. And we want to prove Andy wrong. Herb.
Oh. Mr. Perillo, listen, you have nothing to worry about, Pat. I can handle Carlson.
Herb, listen, I hope you're not offended, right? It's just that I got too much at stake to take your word about Carlson's incompetence.
And this man knows Carlson inside and out.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but for me to sign, I gotta see for myself.
Let's go, Herb.
Bailey, I need a favor.
Here.
If somebody comes here looking for me, especially somebody big, I'm not here, okay? You haven't seen me.
Well, why don't you just go home?
Oh, sure. That's what they expect me to do. Think.
Bailey, Mr. Carlson is Herb.
Huh? Jennifer, what did you say?
Herb will be waiting in Mr. Carlson's office until he comes back from lunch.
He will.
Oh, look, I haven't got a lot of time. Will he be back soon?
Who?
Carlson.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm sure he will.
You are? Good. I'm Pat Perillo.
I'm,
Bailey Quarters. Herb.
Oh, Pat, follow me, will you please?
Listen, I'm sorry to put you to all this trouble, Herb.
Huh?
Bailey, I don't have time to explain. But for the next hour, Mr. Carlson is Herb.
Okay.
Oh, and don't tell Andy. You know how he gets when he thinks he's right.
Oh, sure.
Now I have to find a Mr. Carlson.
May I help you?
A guy named Fever. I want him.
Oh, I'm sorry, he's not here.
He ain't at home either.
Really?
I'll wait. He'll show.
Mister,
Yeah?
he probably won't be back today.
So I'll wait till tomorrow.
Fine.
I don't like to wait.
No.
Hi, Bailey. Is Johnny around?
No,
Where is he?
I haven't seen him.
What?
He isn't here, and I haven't seen him, and that's all I'm saying.
Bailey?
Don't push me.
Jennifer?
No. Bailey.
Well, anyway, he's a sportsman, a fisherman, an avid reader, and this is where he likes to sit and think.
Listen, Herb, I gotta ask you this. Jennifer. Whoa! I mean, isn't Mrs. Tarlick at all suspicious?
Well, I don't think so. Of course, you only see her once or twice a year.
Here's our big guy. Mr. Carlson, this is Pat Perillo.
Well, you've got quite a reputation, Mr. Carson. I'm pleased to meet you.
Mr. Perillo?
Call me Pat, huh? Well, I see you've been bitten by the fishing bug, huh?
Where?
That means that you like to fish.
But I don't.
Well, Mr. Carlson, then we'll just get rid of all these stuffed fish. Why don't we all sit down?
Oh, yes. I fish.
Let's sit.
I'll sit here because it's my chair.
Listen, big guy, I wanted you to meet Pat because he's a new client of ours.
Good. Herb should be pleased.
He is.
You've seen him?
What's he talking about?
Jennifer?
Oh, sometimes Mr. Carlson forgets.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jennifer.
Oh, don't apologize to me. Apologize to Herb.
I would if he were here.
I am.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't mention it.
Herb tells me your mother takes an active interest in the station.
Of course she does.
How active?
Well, whenever it's a clear night in Dayton, she tries to listen. Unless, of course, she's beating her rugs.
$562.16? Look, I had a little run of bad luck with this guy Scalise. Now I can't go home. Guido Scalise? If I don't pay up, there's a guy waiting in my house going to turn me into a doorstop.
I'm sorry, John, but the market's really been rough.
Venus.
My cash flow is at bottom line.
This is me, man.
My leverage has been diluted to a 1.25.
Okay, I'll just go to Mexico. I'll become a DJ in Mexico. Adios. My passport is expired. Do they have illegal aliens in Mexico?
John, you can hide out at my house.
Thank you. I knew you'd come through for me, brother. Just for a couple of days. Okay, and then you'll loan me the money.
No.
Hi, Bailey. How's it going?
Are you Fever?
No. You're Mr.
Dave. They said he was a little thin, blonde-headed guy. It's close. Very close.
Something's happening here.
Plenty.
Is Jennifer and Mr. Carlson back?
Sort of.
Standing mass, I got a lot of friends.
Fever?
Where? I've been looking for that deadbeat all over myself. Have you seen him around?
Oh, no, I haven't seen anyone for years.
Maybe we should just go look for him somewhere else.
Yes, yeah.
You're closer than the beefcake over there.
Now, wait just a minute. I hate to interrupt here.
Then don't.
Okay.
Did I introduce myself? I'm Andy Travis. I'm program director here at WKRP. And this is my brother Randy, and this is old Venus, of course.
Of course. That's right, Bailey.
I think I'm just gonna lie down for a while.
Well, Mr. Carlson, I see that everything I heard about you was true.
Well, not everything.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Mr. Perillo, would you like to meet some of my staff?
Oh, don't do that.
I don't think we have time for that, big guy.
We'll make the time, Herb. Mr. Perillo, this is my program director.
Andy Travis, real pleased to meet you. This is my brother Randy, and this here's old Venus, of course.
Of course.
We don't know who the mountainoid is.
That's Dave. He's looking for Johnny.
Wherever he is.
We'll let you get back to your office, Mr. Carlson.
Oh, but I was doing so much better.
Mr. Carlson, you're busy, busy, busy.
Okay, I do have a big pile of stuff on my desk.
Mr. Carlson.
Oh, yes. That is my office, so that is where I work.
I'm sorry I doubted you. Carlson's a real Looney Tune.
Well, we all love the big guy anyway, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, well, listen, Herb, I think we can sign this contract on the way to the airport, huh?
Fine. I'll be out in a minute.
Maybe I could get a ride with you. You can ride with me. Yeah. Nice meeting you, Dave.
In a little while, when I'm happy again because we've made a sale, remind me what's been said about me and by whom. A certain little salesman I know is going to suffer.
I'll go babysit the big guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see that the sales department is running like a well-oiled machine. Good work, Herb.
I'm just doing my job, Johnny.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
Will you tell me, please, have I been replaced?
Sort of.
I don't have a job?
Well, no, you got Les's job. It's kind of confusing.
Carlson gave me his word.
Which one?
Which word?
Which Carlson? Listen, it's my turn to visit him. Check the list, huh?
That's all right, Johnny.
Well, I just want to get credit for this.
We decided to stop by since we were down in emergency with Andy.
Huh?
He's fine.
Yeah, no bones were broken. He'd like to see you, John.
Me?
He is your brother, isn't he?
Yeah, I guess he is. Well, take care of yourself, Herb.
I will.
Jennifer.
Oh, don't excite yourself. You have a few surprises coming.
Jennifer, guard the door. Herb, today's heart tests didn't show any problems.
None.
Good. Means the old ticker's just kind of purring right along there, huh?
Oh, shoot, I should be out here no later than tomorrow afternoon.
Don't count on it, Herb.